Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to go through a little stream here. It's February 14th, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, yes. Anyhow, I'm going to go through MPLS, a little MPLS network that I've been working on. I have a PC, a C, a P, another PE, a CE, and another PC. Okay, the CE is a customer premises equipment. I believe that customer equipment. I believe that what it means. PE is provider edge. P is provider. You understand how it goes. Those that know MPLS will know how it goes. Um, let's do a little ping here across from the CE to the other CE. This other CE has an IP address of 10.1, 10.0.1.2. And it pings. Let's do a trace. It's taking this time. It's taking this time. You should see the labels come up in the trace. In this interior network here, the PE to the P to the PE is a 192.168.0.0 network. That's where the label comes up. Okay, so it pings across. The actual config, I'll go through briefly, but for obvious reasons, I won't go through it entirely. So if you ping from this PC here, this has a IP address of 172.16.0.2. This one is an IP address of 172.16.2. I'm gonna trace. So you can see all the hops. As it's hitting the CE, it hits the PE, it hits the other CE, and it hits the other PC. Okay, now let's go through some of the configuration. The PEs are the most difficult. You have to do VRF with the client, route targets. I'm going to go through this very briefly. You must state the MPLS IP on each interface that is inside of this area here. There's also IP Ceph that's needed. The BGP is the real hard part. The BGP is the real difficult part. It involves MP BGP between the two PEs. and this is done with this address family VPN for between these two PEs here. Is like a tunnel in an MPLS network. So you see where I was getting at when I started with the IP version 6 tunnels, and then the VRFs, and now I'm dealing with MPLS. So it all sequential. So this is acting like a tunnel between the two PEs across the P. Then there's the VRF statement that has to be made in BGP. Okay, that's how it goes. The P router, that config is very simple. You must use IPsec, MPLS IP on each interface, MPLS IP. And there is ISIS. There's ISIS. ISIS is a protocol used by service providers. You're gonna have to do some research on it. But it's a regular routing protocol, but used by service providers. Okay, that is ISIS. You can't forget the loopback interfaces as well. You need the loopback interfaces for the BGP VPN. This here. Okay, that's all I'm going to talk about the config. For obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. So as you can see, it trays properly. Trays here properly too. If a service provider did not want this hop in their network, they will use a command called, let's see if I have it in my history. Let's go to config T. They use a command called no MPLS IP propagate TTL. I know it sounds complicated, but it removes this hop from the middle of the hop so that it just looks like if you're pinging your other PC. It looks like if you're pinging your other PC without any intermediate hops across the MPLS network, across the VPN and everything. You can use no MPLS IP propagate TTL. I'm not going to show that to you now though. Yeah, so that's a basic MPLS. It can get very complicated. You can have multiple P routers, multiple PEs, multiple CEs, multiple customers. This is what I was doing at Cable and Wireless. There's LSPs and that sort of thing too. LSPs. Let's see if we could find that config now. That command LSP. Yeah, there's LDP and targeted LDP and all this kind of thing. I did it so long ago, I forget everything about that. binding. There you have all your your PEs, your labels, your P's, your labels, everything going on there. Let's look at LDP. I did this so long ago. I did this so long ago. It's very fuzzy in my head. There's LDP and targeted LDP. What we did at Cable and Wireless was we use Alcatel Lucent PEs with Cisco P's. We mix it up a little bit. But here I'm using Cisco PEs and Cisco P's. So it's a bit different. The Alcatel was good at services, but the documentation was poor. Cisco documentation is very good, but the services aren't that good. That's the only difference. Anyhow, though, I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna wrap up here. Yeah, so that's the MPLS. I'm gonna do a ping just to show you that it working good. So it pings good. It's pinging right across the network. A packet capture. A packet capture. Stop this. Looking for ACMP. And there you have some multi-label protocol label switching headers in the packet catcher. Nothing special about them. Okay. So you know it's working. It is MPLS. I got it done. I'm gonna leave it here now though, guys. Take it easy. And enjoy your Valentine's Day. Don't do anything I won't do. Okay. I'm gone.